The Bobby Bones Show. Come on.
I saw that Eddie got his passport. We talked about it. Then he started posting pictures of him holding his passport up on social media. And then all these pictures behind him of all these places in the world. It's pretty funny because it was like, look, I've been to Paris. I'm going to Egypt. I got a mild chuckle out of it.
Oh, you laughed. Okay, good.
Mild chuckle. I thought it was pretty funny.
Like how? Like, can you? Because when people say LOL, they really don't.
I didn't say
laugh out loud.
I didn't say LOL.
I know. So give me like an example of your chuckle. Where's the example?
That was it. But in my head, I thought that's funny.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I didn't really. There was no audible chuckle, but I thought that's funny. And so the story of things Americans do in places that aren't America that makes them stick out like crazy. Number one, driving a car everywhere. Here, because we have all these cities that are so spread apart and we don't have good trains. And trains are awesome in other countries. You just get on them and you get to the next place and it's easy and it runs fast and it's efficient and it's clean. Here it's cars everywhere, except for New York. Otherwise, it's all cars. And so there, like renting a car and just driving all over the place is a very American thing. Loving ice and beverages. In a lot of countries, they don't really put ice. It comes out cold, and you drink it pretty quickly. And because everything's a little fresher than here, you don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about even keeping it iced and cold there.
Wow. They say that our fountain drinks here are already cold. I've never tried it because I always use ice, but I mean, I guess you can.
Yeah, they're cold.
They are?
Yeah.
Like, so if you just went to the Coke machine and just got,
Yeah.
it's cold already?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know because I always put ice first.
Same. That's my point.
Eating quickly. You go into a restaurant here, first of all, I want my check as they deliver my entree. Like, I want to get out. But in other countries, you just go and you just have a time. Like, it's an event and you eat for, it's 2 and 3 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And you don't tip.
That's awesome.
The meal might cost a little more.
Oh, really? They
In
raised
the
the
end,
prices?
yeah, it all comes out in the wash. But there's no tip. Tipping is another one. Talking loudly is the one that I've noticed. If I've been places overseas, the most obnoxious people are always Americans. The people just laughing and they're loudest and they're talking and they're like, waiter, always Americans.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're very impolite as a society. So I just thought I'd pass that along to you, Mr. Passport.
World traveler.
Yeah, what's the plan?
I don't know where we're going to go. Well, I mean, the first thing I got booked is our cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the first thing. We're going to go to the Caribbean, stuff like that. Other than that, I don't have anything else planned. I do want to go to the motherland at some point.
Mexico?
No, Spain. Been to Mexico.
What's your motherland?
Well, I think it all started in Spain. You know, I'm a Garcia, which is a Spanish last name. My dad's side, which are the Spaniards, and then my mom's side is more of the indigenous Mexican. So I think the motherland is Mexico, which I've already been, but also Spain. España.
I might go to the motherland this weekend.
To
España?
Fayetteville.
Oh,
I was like, whoa.
your motherland.
Where it all started.
Fayetteville, where it just depends. I'm looking at the weather again. It's going to rain again. I'm not going to sit in a friggin' rain-soaked football game, especially when we're 2-73. So I was going to go last week and it was storming, and my wife and I were like, "Hey, we should go." And we looked. It was like it's going to storm again or rain again on Saturday. Is it? Will you look the weather up? This is me. I need to check the weather 4 days in advance before I go anywhere. But that's the motherland for me. That'd be nice.
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
The motherland. We make the pilgrimage over to Fayetteville. Yes. What do you see on Saturday?
Yeah, it's like light rain.
Precipitation chance 45%.
That's not, that's not something that's really like for sure.
Oh, I'll watch the finale of Task.
Gosh, I'm halfway done.
I know it's not Tuesday Reviews Day. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and review it. It's Wednesday, Bedins Day. Morgan gave it kind of a low review, I thought.
And this does not give anything away. It's just episode 6 was so good. I almost felt like episode 6 should have been the series finale.
6 was really good.
So you're penalizing it for a great episode prior?
Yeah, it's almost like I wanted that to be the wrap because they put a pretty bow on it and stuff. But sometimes I just want chaos at the end, and it was so pretty and perfect.
What was her score? I forgot.
4.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I'll do that.
That's like the best.
Bags of money. I don't know if I've ever given anything a 5.
Right.
Amy, you'll probably give it like a 1.
That's not true.
No,
you didn't like it,
hate
Amy.
that show.
I thought that. I feel like a broken record, guys. The first episode was slow, and then it got good to me, and I have really enjoyed it. But I'm saving it up. I'll watch it all. I have like 4 to watch.
We watched 2 finales yesterday. We watched that And then again, when my wife's not feeling great because she's pregnant, that's what we do in the evening. We just sit and try to find shows to watch. And we watched the finale of season 3 of Alice in Borderland. And after episode 1, I thought this season 3 is going to be great. Season 3 is actually worse than season 2, and season 2 is worse than season 1. And season 1 was good. Season 2 was mid. Season 3 was meh. So I give it 2.5 out of 5 Jokers.
Ooh.
That's low.
Did you watch
I
more of
haven't
it?
started yet, but now I don't want to.
You have to, because you've invested in 2 other seasons of it.
But it gets worse and worse.
Oh, you have to feel like you have to finish it. I don't.
We watched season 1 and
forget
liked
about
it.
it.
We watched season 2, and about 2/3 of the way through, we're like, this doesn't have really the same charm, the same excitement as season 2. But we're close enough to the end. Let's finish it. Season 3 comes out. We're like, okay, there have been other series where one of the seasons takes a dip and it comes back. So we watch it, and episode 1's great, and then we're like, we're in, and then it kind of just I don't know. I think in Japan they're just different than us. I don't know if you ever thought that,
Yeah.
but I think in Japan they're just a little different than us.
Other side of the world.
Yeah. So that's what's up. Let's go around the room. Amy, what do you have?
So speaking of TV, HBO Max is raising their price. I don't know if y'all got that notification.
Saw it.
I did. It didn't tell me how much. It just said we're raising prices.
Well, so for me, mine's going up to $22.99. And when I saw that, I thought, wait, what am I paying right now? Because I have the premium. And I don't have premium on all my subscriptions, but I wonder why I got that on the Max. I mean, it's no commercials or anything like that. So I was $20.99. So mine is going up $2. But now I'm reflecting on, do I need to downgrade to the $10 one? And just put up with commercials like I do on some of the others? Because I honestly was shocked I pay the premium plan.
Anytime that I find I want to cancel a streaming service, it's right around that time they put out a new show that's really good.
Well, because you know what's on HBO Max?
Well, Task.
Task.
Yes.
And it's so good.
And not only that, we're watching 2 shows on HBO Max right now.
Well, The Pit is on there.
Yeah, we didn't watch The Pit.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Wife didn't watch that. Loved it. 4.5 out of 5 of Metal Hats. But man, that's a great show. Not for everybody, but that is a great show.
My movie's on HBO Max. That's probably why I got the premium.
You're helping yourself out.
Wait, I wonder if you can contact HBO Max and tell them your movie's on there and then give you a deal.
They'll give you a free
I don't think
HBO
that's the
Max.
case.
Yeah, probably
They
not.
won't?
No, I
That's
don't think
fine.
so.
But when I signed up for it a couple years ago, maybe that's why I did that. So,
I think if I had to keep 2, though, it would be Netflix and HBO Max.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all going to continue to rise, obviously, but
I mean, how much though? Like, are they just going to keep going up till it's like $1,000 and we're like,
They're going to
okay.
keep going up until someone has the idea to put it all in together in one package of everything, and then you have to flip through the channels, and it's just
but
going
that's
to be.
like what we used to.
That's the joke.
Oh, ha ha ha. Gosh.
Yeah, I was like with Amy too. I'm like, are you serious?
Sorry, we
They've
didn't
done
catch
that,
your
man.
sarcasm.
It was too good of a joke. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I was saying was it's just it's reverting back to what it used
Yeah.
to be.
But seriously, how they're gonna keep climbing every
As long as people pay it.
and we're gonna pay it.
Well, and there's an argument now within the sports community online because Red Zone is now showing commercials. And so they're like, you promised no commercials, and everybody gets so mad. But what I think they don't understand is Red Zone could have easily raised prices instead of doing commercials. But it's not always everything stays the same, and that's it. Either they raise prices or they put on commercials. Which do you want?
Yeah.
And so they put on like 5 commercials for 7 hours. People are like, I didn't pay for this crap. Okay, but the prices would have gone up had they not put on commercials.
Right. Did people just think they're
Yes,
supposed to just get
yes.
free
People on the internet are stupid.
content? I
Well,
understand
they're
this
paying,
happens.
no, they're paying for it already, so it's not free content.
Right, but they'd have to pay a higher price.
Yes.
Yeah. So what also part of the story is whenever I go back and look, sometimes you forget like what you've signed up for, what you're paying. Just, a couple times a year, this is just me encouraging you to go through your apps and your subscriptions and see what you've signed up for and make sure to cancel anything that you haven't been using at all. Because
And-
sometimes you think you're going to use it and then you realize you're not and you're like, wow, I've already spent over $50 on this thing. I've never used it.
And Apple does make it easy
Yes.
to go and see it all at once instead of putting it all on a credit card. If you just buy with Apple,
Yep.
which works for them to their advantage, but it's also to our advantage because it does organize them all. And you can go and be like, I don't use that. I don't use that. I do that all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to subscriptions in your iPhone, and there you go.
Yeah, like Paramount. I haven't gone to Paramount in a while.
I use Paramount sporadically, but when I do, I use it a lot. Like they
Until that
put out,
show's
they
over.
put out good shows. And there's like a great show for a while, then like a month and a half, and I'm like, do I need Paramount? Then they put out another great
Yeah.
show. But all those Taylor Sheridan shows, and I don't watch all of them.
Landman.
But so-
Linus.
Yeah, but some of those are so good that Paramount keeps me in. Yeah. But if I were tiering them, if it was like, you got to cut all but two, it's Netflix and HBO Max probably. Eddie, your story.
So there was a plane flying from Omaha, and 18 minutes into the flight, there was the pilots tried to get a hold of the flight attendants, and they couldn't. And then they heard banging on the door.
I saw that.
Did you see this? So
I didn't see the whole story though.
So then the pilots are like, "What's going on out there?" Like, somebody answer, no answer, and they're like, "We got to turn this thing around. Like, we could be hijacked right now." So they wouldn't open the door, obviously, because they're not going to open the door during the flight. They landed. Turns out that the comm just wasn't working. And that was the flight attendant knocking on the door, just being like, "Hey guys, the comm's not working."
They made the right call though,
Yeah, for sure.
because you can't get a hold of them, and there's something weird happening. Even if that something weird may be happening because you can't get a hold of them, it's the right call.
Yeah.
I saw a really funny TikTok. You know how somebody will go shopping and she'll come back and she's like going through her haul of all the stuff she bought. She's like, "I got this." And she's like, I saw somebody going through their haul outside of the Louvre, and they were acting like they were the ones that robbed the store.
Oh.
It's funny. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. They had on yellow gloves and a black thing, and they're like, "All right, well, let's take a look at what we got here." And they're pulling in the bag, and they're like, "I think, oh yeah, this is from the 12th century. It's a pretty good one here." It was all like fake stuff. So funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one. Lunchbox.
Yeah, someone in Las Vegas was at the Sunset Station. They were playing the Wheel of Fortune slot machine.
I've
They
been there.
bet $3, and they hit for $1 million.
That's awesome.
Does that happen like every 3 or 4 days though in Vegas, where somebody hits one of those big ones on a
Oh, the
slot
million
machine?
ones? I don't know.
I don't know. It makes the news. It's a pretty big deal. I feel like if it was one of those progressive jackpots.
Yeah.
And they said they hit for $1 million on a $3 bet. So.
You know what I love about Sunset Station? Quarter craps. 25-cent craps.
I'm not familiar with what Sunset Station is.
It's just a casino off the strip.
Yeah, it's a little bit off the strip. So
Is it in old Vegas or is it
No,
just somewhere random?
It's like in a neighborhood.
like
Oh.
a neighborhood.
I've never been to one of those.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
when it's super cheap and it's a lot more local, and you don't have to pay, $50 minimums. You can pay $5 minimums. And
It's amazing.
I've been to old Vegas. I really like that.
Oh,
I don't
it's
like
so
it so
cool.
much to get in the car and go over there if it's not easy. But when I'm over there, I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fun. It's old school. But I have not been to any of those.
yeah.
Like way off. It's like at some guy's house.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, it's a
picturing.
legit hotel. It's just in the middle of nowhere.
Yes. And there's neighborhoods like, down the street.
Morgan.
So we've seen robot dogs in a whole lot of scenarios. Like you guys saw one at the plant that
Yeah.
you guys went to.
At the Hyundai plant,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're like in other places. Well, now there's one that can help firefighters, and it can blast water out of a cannon. So now it can help protect firefighters from going into burning
So
buildings.
the dog can go in?
Yes, can go in or can stay from out and like shoot from its like.
That's interesting. It's almost like a bomb animal.
Mm-hmm. Or the robots.
Yeah, that goes. It's like it's not an animal, but yeah,
Mhm.
goes in and like search around with eyes. But this does that with the dog. But I'm sure there's a tube connected through it, and that's cool.
That's really
yeah,
cool.
it's like connected to the fire trucks, and it can even detect where people are in the building, so it can put out that water, so then real firefighters can go in and save them safely.
Nice.
Those dogs are awesome because we watched that dog at the Hyundai plant. There's two of them, one on each side, and the car that's like halfway built goes through, and the dog is able to evaluate every part of it. It's a dog. It's just built the shape of a dog. It's not.
It's a robot.
Yeah, it's a robot, but it's just built, and it can like loose nuts, color may be off, and it's like it goes woof woof, and it sends it back.
But it's a robot, but it does look like a dog. It sits like a dog. It moves like a dog.
No.
And everything,
cool.
but there's such precision in what it's looking for. If there's anything that has been done with that car to that point that is not correct, so they sit there. It's like two dogs. It's like two dogs on an assembly line watching
Yeah.
for cars to go through.
They're
Yeah,
cute.
The firefighting dog, though, that should be a Dalmatian, right?
Yeah, they should make
Like
it
we'll
spotted.
just put a little cover over it
Do
with
you think
spots.
people still associate that? I mean, it's such an old thing, right?
Yeah, the fire station by my house, they have a Dalmatian statue in front.
They do.
Hmm I don't know if they have the real dog inside, but
Probably not.
Mm.
I mean, it's already so expensive. You want to add another. Okay, now let's get it dressed. Let's put its little outfit on.
Huh?
The drone
robot.
dogs are so expensive.
Oh,
Like,
you want-
so, and
you-
we're talking about now
You're asking
adding.
to make it a Dalmatian dressed
Yeah.
drone dog.
Yes,
Got it.
like-
Got it. A new University of Virginia study finds that near-death experiences often bring deep spiritual shifts and can reduce the fear of death. They can also strain the closest relationships and leave experiencers feeling isolated in a world that suddenly feels hard to relate to. I could totally understand that because you've experienced something that not only other people haven't, but they probably don't believe you, or they just can't possibly comprehend, even if they do believe you. It's one of those like, I believe you, but there's no way I actually can understand. I can just understand I don't know. And then also, who knows if it was just like a chemical in your brain that was giving you that experience, which is what a lot of people think it is too, right? It's like a release in your brain, and so it allows you to see things and remember things. But yeah, the whole story was from University of Virginia, which Amy's wearing her Poser Virginia hat today. Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah. It looks good.
Oh, I have a hat, a sweatshirt,
Oh my gosh.
a bandana.
You have so many teams.
I went to
now.
the bookstore, guys.
No, it looks good.
I'm a fan.
Did you buy books?
She's back in fake school.
I wanted to be,
you
man.
get a
I was
backpack?
like, wow, this would have been a really cool place to go to school. But no, I didn't get a backpack.
Coming back from near-death experiences often breaks earthly bonds. 1 in 5 experiencers report losing friends, family, closeness. Doctors still get it wrong. Most like training to support people shaken by what they saw. It can take years to merge two worlds, the peace they glimpsed and the life they returned to. From University of Virginia study finds. I've not had a near-death experience. I've almost died a couple times, but that's totally different.
You didn't see the
I mean,
light?
yeah, because you didn't. You had a near-death experience, but not one where you saw the light.
Right. I did not have a near-death experience. I almost died.
Mm-hmm.
I think a near-death experience
Is that?
is part of the experience is you're feeling something greater than the earth, the physical things that you could touch.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Hold on. If you didn't have a near-death experience, then did you almost die?
Yes, because I got slammed in the head with a gun and held at gunpoint. That's very close to dying.
Sure, there's a possibility of dying, but you weren't close because you didn't have the near-death.
I would say I was closer than some near-death experiences.
Yes.
He was near, not near.
You were close. You're close.
I almost died, but I did not have the
Near-death.
typical near-death experience where someone sees something that they can't see
Yeah.
while they are conscious. I was conscious the whole time.
Right.
I remember thinking, I was so conscious. The world slowed down. I was like, huh, how about this?
But maybe
Like
that's your
Eddie, if
version
you're
of
walking down the
near-death.
street and you're crossing the crosswalk and a car runs a red light and you have to dive out of the way, did you have a near-death experience?
No, I almost died.
Right, that's my point.
Yeah, I get it now.
I almost died. I was close to dying.
Near death would be if you got hit by the car.
And we're
and-
Saw the
unconscious.
light.
And yeah, your pulse goes way down. All right,
Jesus
get 'em
is like,
in,
come
get 'em
on.
in.
Yeah, code blue.
Yeah, but you
Or
don't
red.
see what's happening around you. What you're doing is you're in the tube,
Yeah.
and there's a light, and they're like, Eddie, familia,
Oh,
Come on.
see them all.
yeah,
Abuela,
yeah.
it's you. My grandparents are all there. My dad's there.
Yeah, so I think that's near death. Hey, Scuba, let me know if our guest gets here. What are you up? First half, 5 more minutes? Okay. We'll finish this for like 5, and then we'll come back and finish in a few minutes. We got to do a guest in between. Okay. Nearly a third of Americans are still scared of the dark.
Yeah.
I
am.
don't think it's the dark. I think it's the inability to see what dangers are nearby.
At nighttime, I get more scared.
Yes, because
It's dark.
you can't see if there are bad things around you.
But I can, yes. So, like,
My argument would be if it's dark or if you're blind, the same.
Mm.
but like I can be in my house with all my lights on, but because it's dark outside, I'm more scared.
What about like a parking lot that's well lit?
Well, that's a situation. That's situationally scary. That would be the same, though, as the dark, as in, I don't like the dark. I've had some experiences. I've almost died.
In,
In
the,
the
dark.
dark. Yes.
Wow, this is heavy.
Yeah. 10% of adults continue sleeping with a stuffed animal or comfort item to feel secure at night.
What?
Now, that feels to me a little odd because that stuffed animal ain't protecting you from what could possibly be in the dark. What we can't see, we're afraid of because we don't know what's out there. Your rainbow bright is not going to save you from whatever's out there. But I get it. 25% sleep with a nightlight, 10% keep the lights on throughout the night.
Mm,
Men were twice as likely as women to sleep with the lights fully on.
wow.
Study
Full-
finds.
fully
Okay, I
on.
guess I'm not that scared because I want good sleep.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's the dark as much as it is what the dark brings, which is you can't see the threats that aren't lit.
Hmm.
Because if I'm just in a dark room, let's say I'm in a safe room, and it's completely dark, I ain't scared at all. If it's like I'm sitting in a field and it's completely dark, I don't know what's
yeah.
around me, I'm more scared because I don't know if there's a wolf or a guy in a Jason mask got to murder me down.
Right.
All right. How don't we break? On that note, did everybody give their story? Morgan, did you do your story?
Mhm.
Eddie, do your story?
Did it?
I know Lunchbox did his. Amy, did your story?
Mm-hmm.
I did my story.
You did your story?
Yeah,
Everybody
did
have a
sure.
story?
Yep,
Everybody have a
yep,
story?
yep, yep.
Everybody have a
All
story?
the stories.